Is it just me, or do I kind of look like Zayn dressed as a girl? I'm her, just less hot. Honestly, I could do worse. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Ali and today we are finally listening to Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally by Harry Styles. I can't believe I ever thought the Tortured Poets department was hard to remember. This is a mouthful. I'm very excited to listen to this album and see kind of how that title plays into it. You guys know, if you've seen any of my reactions before, or actually kind of any of my videos, I love to dress on theme. And this album, I simply do not know what to expect. So I didn't know how to dress today. And like, I've seen people wearing shirts and ties for this album, which really confuses me because I'm really expecting like a club techno kind of vibe. So this was the best I could do, especially because I refuse to wear a tie for anyone other than the inventor of ties herself, Avril Lavigne. Has it been almost 4 years? That's crazy. I genuinely don't know who, what, when, where, or why he has been up to, but I'm truly so excited. I feel like this is going to be a very different sound. Obviously, I already reacted to Aperture. That was like my taste, my preview of this album, and it is kind of what I was expecting. I also went and watched my reaction to Harry's House, and I was just shocked by how long ago that was. Like, I was fully blonde and did not need glasses yet. That is a different person, but it was also really sweet because I think I was quite new to making videos, and it made me feel really like sentimental, I think. Just really proud and grateful to have this space on here, having, you know, a group of people that I can talk to about music and share this experience with. And I really love that you guys allow me to be fully honest and open with my thoughts and feelings and opinions, and I hopefully do the same for you, unless it is about my favorite songs, in which case I'm right all the time. I have tier ranked every single Harry Styles song if you would like to know my taste going in. I haven't heard anything besides Aperture, and I've asked some friends which songs they love, which songs they think I'll like. I'll put stars besides the ones I think they said I'm gonna like the most. Going off this track list, I just don't think there's anything for me to guess. I am expecting I'll love it. I do have tickets to his tour later in the year that were very expensive, so keen to now listen to the album and see if I'll be keeping them or selling them. Keen to also see if we get any fruit references or antidote references. Those are kind of a through line in Harry's albums. If you didn't know, he's mentioned both on all 3 albums, I'm pretty sure. Also, before we get into it, would love to hear below what your rankings of his albums are. You can include this one if you would like to, or you can say if it feels too new to like rank. I think his self-titled album is probably my favorite, like a little bit of 70s soft rock vibes. I don't know about the other two. Probably Fine Line, then Harry's House. And I'm nervous because I do think this is going to be most similar to Harry's House with then those techno influences.
Oh baby girl, no.
And I'm just very much in a lyric state of mind lately. I think I always honestly am, but I'm currently really obsessed with Cloud 9 by Megan Moroney, which could not be more different to what we're going to hear today. But also, if you didn't know, I have a bunch of music reactions over on my Patreon. We reacted to Hilary Duff's full album, as well as a lot of Maisie Peters, things like that. I've just started watching Buffy and reacted to that over there, as well as the Taylor Swift End of an Era docuseries. So much fun stuff. I just wanted to have a space where I could put things that this website likes to copyright claim. So thank you to everyone over there on my Patreon. I just love that community, and I love chatting to everybody in the group chat. It is such a fun and wholesome space to just be a little bit more open and personal. And you know, if you want to see the extended version of this video, that will be over there, as well as obviously a bunch of bonus content. But if not, that is totally fine. Thank you so much for being here. Subscribe if you are new and you would like to. Give the video a like if you want. Doesn't really matter, it's not monetized. Also, let us do, of course, a cheers before we start. I have my classic Aperol. I hope you have a fun drink, whether that is an Aperol, a mocktail, a cocktail, some water. I won't say milk this time. I'm officially not allowing that anymore, but whatever you have, cheers. Thank you for being here. Eye contact, make sure you do a sip. Let's get into it. Also, I feel like you guys will appreciate this. This is my AirPods case, which I don't know if that makes it more or less likely to get stolen if I leave it somewhere, but I think it's so fun. I'm so intrigued to find out kind of the general public's response to this album. I try to steer clear of anything before I react to something, because I saw Harry's dance performance at the Brits online and I thought, wow, that's awesome. Like, good on him for putting himself out there and learning choreography.
This is something you can do. Countrified and hip-hop it. Put your honk in the sky, move side to side. Jump to the left, stick it, glide.
Because I don't think that's something I've ever seen him do before, minus One Direction days. Obviously, I've talked at length about the double standard, but then I went online and saw everyone kind of shitting on it, and kind of for that reason, being like, a female pop star would never get away with this. But I don't know, I was just so shocked because I had such a positive response to it. It's just crazy how different your reaction to something can be. We'll take on board the criticism of could be bare minimum for female pop stars. I do agree. I think it's better than nothing. I think it's better than, you know, previous performances, which was no backup dancers, no choreography. Let's set the bar a little bit higher for male pop stars, and Harry is doing that, so I'm here for it. Obviously, the next step after that is 3.5-hour set list with 10 to 13 costume changes throughout. When I think of American Girls, I think of 4 American girls in particular that belong on the Mount Rushmore of pop girls. I'm so very intrigued to know what this is about. Do you know what the great thing is about me reacting to this like 4 or 5 days after it's already come out? I can look at lyrics. Also, I hope everyone gives this video a like, whichever platform you're watching on, because this came out, like I said, 4 or 5 days ago. Whilst I was staying with friends on holiday, I had friends talking about the album. It was existing in the zeitgeist and I just fully blocked it out. Would have been great to listen on my flight home, but didn't. Waited until I was here to experience it all with you guys. I was very brave. There is truly no one else I would rather enjoy this with. Here goes nothing. Here is American Girls. It's like a very muted piano. I love this. This is so different to what I was expecting. I love this. Perfect timing. It is perfect timing. Wait, we do need words though. Oh god, this sounds so good in headphones. Oh. How are the American Girls doing hearing this? Hearing Harry say I'd love you for I've known you for ages really just hit hard. It's something about his accent. When I reacted to Hilary Duff, the noise cancellation really screwed me over because I was singing along by the end of the song and I had to like mute myself in the editing. I don't think I'll do that today. I will. Yes! It's just like, sounds different. T. Do you know what I mean? I need a drum. I gotta put the apple down. Not ready for a bridge yet. Harry has kind of been with American Girls in recent years, right? Like, I know he was with Olivia Wilde. That was kind of a big public relationship. Who else did he date? Oh, he's with Zoe Kravitz. Is she American? I feel really stupid for not being able to remember right now if Lenny and Zoe Kravitz are American or not. I think they are. The research happening in my brain right now is Cinna in the Hunger Games has an American accent, but Lenny could be doing an American accent. And then I don't know who else he's dated, but this is funny if he's like, well, I'm just trying out American Girls because my friends seem to like it. Oh, and Taylor Swift, obviously. Vocals. Nice pipes, Tamika. My like heart and body is still doing the the beat. Honestly, that song sounds like old Harry to me in the best way. He's speaking on his experience of being a global phenomenon, describing how no matter where he travels from city to city, his friends are drawn to American Girls. What a contrast to leave America. Okay, on Zaynlow he said, I think the song to me is actually quite lonely in a lot of ways. I watched my 3 closest friends get married and actually seeing them trust in something and risk something. And watching my friends, I was like, I'm single, so I'm having all the fun, and American Girls is actually about watching them get married, and there is a magic to when you find the right person that you want to be with. But I think watching them do that and seeing it doesn't come without any risk. But something to note here is my friends are in love with American Girls. It's not I'm in love with them. Sorry to the American Girls who thought it was going to be that. I can already see the 4th of July posts using this song, and go for it. It's a great one. Harry could be saying that his friends seem to be finding new girls because things with their old ones don't work out, and every time they say it's true love but ends up breaking apart. I already feel like Aperture and what people said after like the early listening parties really sent me on a wild goose chase and kind of like incorrect anticipation for what this album would be, because I don't know, this was not a scary techno song. I had so many instruments in that I know and love. So American Girls, already a banger. Next up we have Ready Steady Go, which I think is a reference to the iconic Australian TV show Ready Steady Cook. So excited that he's a fan of that. Oh, I'm scared again. No, here we go. Cello, you got a double bass.
One time it's alright. 2 times is 1 too many.
Oh.
1, 2, 3 times you're on me, and suddenly ready, steady, go. You touch me goodnight. Butterfly both our bellies, ready, steady, go.
Horny song.
You call it love.
You call Leon, you call it only in my head because you've got enough while we do too much. Oh, she's like not interested in the whole thing with him. One of my all-time favorite lyrics I'm thinking of in relation, kind of reminds me of this song. It is by Sam Hunt from his No Skip album Montevallo, and he says, "You keep a slip knot in the strings you attach." To me, that is such an incredible, like Taylor Swift-esque lyric, and that's kind of how this chorus feels to me. You call it only in my head because you've got enough while we do too much. Who's Leon?
Do too much, but you call it
This could be in a movie. You know what's such a sign that I loved a song? I already want to pause this and go back and listen to American Girls.
'Cause 2 times is fun already. 1, 2, 3 times you're only playing with me. Ready, steady.
Ready, Steady, Cook. I love the layered vocals. Oh! Don't ask me what instrument this is. The idea of a man saying ready, steady. Sure. Okay, next we have Are You Listening Yet, which I feel like I read was the first song written for this album, but I don't know when this album was written. If it was 3 years ago, 1 year ago, we'll find out, I guess, maybe. So far, Ready, Steady, Go is definitely below American Girls for me. It didn't do as much lyrically or sonically for me. Are you listening yet? Are we asking ourselves? Are we asking someone else? Let's find out. Oh, every song is kind of starting like in the distance and coming towards me. And then we get a little drum beat. I'm off.
God knows your life is on the brink, and your therapist well-fed, the fix of all fixes.
What other song is that? About having a well-fed therapist.
You've had your tummy tickled. Are you listening yet?
You've had your tummy tickled. I do love this line. You love the way she talks, but never what she says. Interesting. Unintimate sex. I will cut this out of the YouTube version, but you've had your tummy tickled. Are you listening yet? I hope that I'm not just a prude for not knowing what that means. You've had your tummy tickled. Look, maybe I'll have to keep going to find out.
Ignoring all of your friends at the end of their rope.
Ooh. He's not in a good headspace. It's to himself. Love it.
Don't blink or mix the medium. This world is screaming, so you start to scream right back.
You guys know how I feel about like talk singing in songs. I don't even think Harold Styles can get away with this for me.
Unpredictable fun is fun if you know how. If you must join a movement, make sure there's dancing.
Sure. Like with the boot scoot on the last tour.
Now you're allowed in choices. Are you listening yet?
This feels very self-aware.
Are you listening yet? Between your head and heart and somewhere else instead. Or are you listening yet?
Side note, fully forgot to mention this, but if you haven't seen, I vlogged my Love on Tour experience, which was so much fun. I went to 3 different shows. I made a full outfit. You guys probably have already seen it, but if not, I'll link it below. This feels like his own anxiety, like inside his chest, and the like B kind of reflects that. At least that's how I feel. Now we're playing laser tag. Ooh. Oh, that part up the top. Oh, this is cool. The repetition felt very urgent on that. Let's see what it says. The song explores the idea of self-awareness and learning to pay attention to one's inner voice. I guess I'm curious to know what is his inner voice trying to say in this song, because obviously that first part was evident, like trying to listen to yourself, trying to tune into that inner critic or inner love or inner voice. Shout out Hilary Duff. But I don't know if I felt like he made it clear what that inner voice was saying. Maybe that's part of it. Like I definitely felt the challenge being posed, the question being posed, the introspection being desired, but I don't feel like we were given the result of that introspection. So I'm curious to know what that was. Maybe he'll continue it on another song. That one was a little repetitive for me. Maybe they're all gonna be like that, but next up we have Taste Back. Taste Back. This is about when you had COVID-19 and finally get your taste back. Oh, dreamy. It's like the Disney opening. I really don't know if it's my headphones, but every instrument, yes, they're synthy, like that's great, I expected that, but they feel like muted and like a little bit staticky, like they're not quite right here. They're like a little bit further away, a little bit like under a Duna cover, which feels like a very deliberate choice. This feels, oh, I was gonna say this feels a little bit more 70s. Love.
Call me, baby.
Don't you call him baby.
Why it's so sweet and sour. Just like old times.
You on white, like white wine. So sweet and sour. So that counts as a fruit, right? Like white wine is grapes.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
Oh, wait, on white is cocaine. Never mind.
Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. It was tough at the time, but you coming back. And you know that you can tell me I can take that. Did you get your taste back? Do you just need a little love?
Cute.
Call me, baby.
It's old Harry.
This is you settling in. You drinking again, handling it.
The double meaning of that. Handling it? Knowing Harry. Probably. Oh my god. This is Conrad. By the time I get on TikTok tonight, there better be edits of Conrad Fisher to this song.
Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. It was tough at the time, but you coming back.
Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that? Yeah.
Did you get your taste back?
Oh, I love the little guitar. Love. I love when he's in my ear. love the build. Here we go.
Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. It was tough at the time, but you coming back. You just need a little love.
He's like, actually, I could be the antidote.
Did you get your taste back? Do you just need a little love?
Cute. I really like the line of, in verse 2, talk in tongues, no common sense, like two old friends. Just the simple, easy nature of reconnecting with someone like from your past, how easy it is just to pick up where you left off, and the way that you're communicating. No one else could jump in, no one else could understand. It's full of inside jokes. It must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. Oh, it's kind of like cocky and sexy of him to say that. Be like, wow, the men out there must not be doing it for you. You must be lonely if you've like come crawling back to me. It was tough with the time, but you called me back. Time zone. Alexa, play Jet Lagged by Simple Plan and Natasha Bedingfield, I want to say. Honestly, that song's a banger. Next up we have The Waiting Game. Oh yeah, this is pretty. I needed something like this. This is like take me out in the field vibes, you know? We're not in the club anymore. Oh. Maybe we are. No, it's kind of floaty. This could be a Miley Cyrus intro on Endless Summer Vacation.
Write a ballad with the details while skimming off the top.
Love.
A personality, considering you've been a little over honest lately. You apologize, dirty clown.
Clown? What? Wait, what? Okay, we're almost talking about songwriting here. You can romanticize your shortcomings, ignore your agency to stop, write a ballad with the details while skimming off the top. Love that. A personality, considering you've been a little over honest lately, and you apologize, a dirty clown. You dirty pig. Interesting, we're in like a vicious cycle.
You found someone to put your arms around, playing the waiting game, up to nothing.
Are we using someone else to not deal with our own issues?
Playing the waiting game. Do you tantalize and titillate, knowing it won't make the grade? Do you leave it
like
on
this
the
little
table? You apologize, emotionally dry.
This really feels like a 70s song, like even like in a 70s studio.
You found someone to put your arms around.
Sure. Just like a relationship ending maybe?
Messing with your own design, playing a waiting game. When it all adds up to
So maybe we are working on ourselves. You're messing with your own design? I like this.
adds up to nothing. Playing a waiting game. When it all adds up to nothing.
Ooh, I liked this one sonically more than some of the others, but I kind of felt like, again, it introduced us to this topic, and to use his words, like skimmed off the top and said, you know, the waiting game is how it is with a relationship. You go into it, maybe you even try and fit a different mold or change something about yourself, but it always ends the same, and the cycle repeats. And this might just be a personal taste thing, but I feel like in a song like that, I would love to hear the story progress. So whether that's in the bridge, we get a different perspective, or a bit or a sign of growth, or kind of like a new idea or a twist on the idea we've already had. Whereas I did kind of feel like this song was just the theme the whole way through. But you know, this is just my very first listen of it, so I might listen again and pick up on something else. But interesting that the outro was, yeah, playing the waiting game, it all adds up to nothing. Honestly, that could be part of the point. The fact that it's just sort of the same thing over and over again, at least in his perspective at this time. I would love to see if we explore a different version on the rest of this album, if he has a change of heart, if he has a change of mind on the waiting game, you know? Next up we have season 2 Weight Loss, which I can only assume is about Lucy Caboose in season 2 of Glee, when we find out that Quinn lost all her weight. No, in all seriousness, I have no idea what this song could be about, and it's definitely the title that intrigues me the most, so let's get into it. All of these songs are starting very similarly with like a different techno sound and then a little jump into something louder. Okay, love the drum. Oh, this could be in a movie too.
You gotta sit yourself down sometimes. It's hard to tell and the thoughts are not.
Oh, he mentioned that on a previous song.
Old head gets harder to hold.
Being old hat.
Sit yourself down sometimes.
A lot of introspection on this album.
Love me now.
Is this about the fans? Oh. Wow. This could apply to fans or a relationship. Steaming in. Too many things for you to analyze, paired with swinging with your eyes closed, does kind of make me think about the culture we live in. Always looking for something to criticize. Swinging with your eyes closed. Like, what a powerful visual. You're not targeting something in particular. There's not one issue that you've pinpointed that you're trying to fix. You're just swinging aimlessly, hoping something will stick. And that definitely feels very much like the criticism and the critical world that we live in. I've not finished an Aperol in a while. Love. This bit reminds me of another song. And I like it. Oh, I love this. The chorus on that, I like the echo. Oh, I wanted like a yelly vocal there. That's interesting. You want a piece or nothing at all. There's a lyric in But Daddy I Love Him that is coming to mind, but not enough for me to remember what it is. And there's not any like genius annotations on this song yet. A metaphor for gaining confidence in the public eye. The song is not about actual dieting or physical weight loss. Oh, I totally forgot that the song was called that. Instead, Harry describes it as the mission statement for the album, exploring themes of personal evolution and returning as a stronger version of himself. Well, let's not conflate the idea of weight loss being one's better self, you know, a stronger version of oneself, but okay, I understand, I get it. I don't respect it, but I get it. The idea is when a show becomes a hit and the cast returns for the second season looking amazing because they have access to trainers and nutritionists. I will say though, on that note, another one of the reasons people look better is like lighting and colorist giving them the correct hair color, better wardrobe, or sometimes gaining weight. I think I could have loved a little bit more. Is it mean of me to say vulnerability on that song? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm expecting not too much, but just something different to what Harry is wanting to present here, because it's actually never really been the kind of songwriter that he is. And I'm just honestly so used to female and diaristic songwriters, but this theme is just so interesting to me. This idea of like, I've reached this pinnacle, this peak. People are now looking for me to fail or wanting a part of my success. How do I navigate that? At least I think that's what he's saying. That to me obviously is a very fascinating concept and I would have loved to have heard a bit more of it. I do really like the lyric and the old hat gets harder to hold, because obviously the saying, you know, old hat is like something is not tired but like old. You've been doing it for a very long time, and he's saying the old hat is getting harder to hold. Cute little play on words there. And the it's hard to tell when the thoughts are my own. I swear he said something like that that on a previous song, which again, yeah, when the entire world knows you and has opinions on you and opinions on your music, myself included, I'm doing this right now, that would be really frustrating. Most people can and should be able to overlook that, and sometimes I find it really hard to. So hearing Harry say stuff about like, do I let you down, is very interesting. Just this kind of uncertainty of fans can love you and let you go in an instant. He said to Zane Lowe that when he would have a break from touring, he would always grow a mustache, and then when he would get back on the road, he would shave it off. And so there would be this feeling of, this isn't the version of me that people expect, which is interesting because does he have a mustache in this era? And if yes, it's like him allowing himself to be that full version and show up as his full self. So I feel like there might be an undercurrent of that throughout this song, kind of wanting to evolve and be yourself, but fear of what will happen if you do. That back and forth of like identity, expression, insecurity, expectations put on you by others. It's all very interesting. I can't believe I'm actually going to finish an Aperol. I hope you're all very proud of me. I am surprised, I will say, that I've had a lot of dancing moments, kind of some introspection, but we haven't had a cry yet. We haven't had like a Matilda, Fine Line, Ever Since New York moment yet. But I am hopeful that in one of these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs, he will give me a nice little emotional gut punch. So next up we have Coming Up Roses. Oh, this sounds like I'm at the theater.
Tell me your fears.
Wait, what is with every song starting and then completely changing direction? I think I'm gonna like this one though.
Back the clocks, it's that time of year. If we stay the course, we could get it right. But
Oh,
I'm not
Ariana Grande?
devoid of an appetite.
Dun, 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 dun.
And everything seems to be coming up roses, but I'm scared if we're both right. Does that mean we're not aligned?
Huh.
Just
Cute
for
plucking.
tonight, let's go hangover chasing. See out the night with your head on my chest, me and you.
Oh, vocals.
There's only me and you. Now I see your
Okay, I have no idea what this song's about. Tell me your fears. I've turned back the clocks. It's that time of year. Okay, so me trying to do the Northern Hemisphere calculation. When would you guys turn your clocks back? Me forever not being able to calculate Northern Hemisphere with my Southern Hemisphere brain. It's fine. I wrote this song in December. I started trying to write a Christmas song, so that lasted 2 lines. I do think I was just trying to do something different. Maybe it's about taste. If we stay the course, we could get it right, but I'm not devoid of an appetite. Does that kind of mean like, if we continue down this road, we could really make this work and be in love and like have the real deal? But I'm not devoid of an appetite, meaning like, or we could just have a one-night stand. This implies perseverance. It suggests that if both people remain committed, the relationship might eventually succeed. Yes, and then the next line, even in a stable relationship, Harry still has urges or desires or interests in things that could complicate things. The part of the song that said like, everything seems to be coming up roses, but I'm scared, makes me feel like it's kind of like, everything's going well. I'm worried now that it's going to fall apart because I'm not used to this.
Now it's coming up roses, picking up snow. What a long winter, what a bad joke.
Okay, let's keep going.
that I'm feeling guilty and worried, dear. That you
What Ariana
think
Grande
that
song
I
is this?
might not want you here. Backseat in your life,
Oh,
judging while you drive.
wow, love that.
Just for tonight, let's go hangover chasing. And I'll talk your ear off about why it's safe as we see out the night with your head on my chest, me and you.
Oh, the vocals there.
There's only me and you.
You and I.
We don't wanna be like them.
This is so dreamy. This needs to be in a film. Wow. Could walk down the aisle to this. Probably don't because of the song message, but
It's only me and you. La, 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 la.
I hear get the Christmas vibe coming back. Except it would have been fa la 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 la, not just la la la. Oh, Harry. Oh, that's Christmassy as fuck. He should do, what did Taylor do with Christmas Tree Farm? Old-timey version. Do Coming Up Roses, old-timey version. That was delicious and delightful. Simply beautiful. Okay, next we have pop, which makes me think of three things. Pop is what people call grandpa. Pop is what people in the South call like soft drink or soda. And pop from cinema. So I hope it's one of those three. I really hope it's the one about soft drink. Now let's watch this change direction again. No, that kind of fits. Oh. This is like the most techno bit yet.
Stray dogs try, but you can tame them.
Are the dogs men?
To see, it's meant to be pop.
Well, I was right on one of my three guesses. This is Cinema's sister, surely. Daytime mainlining, no more rolling papers. I know what rolling papers means. I don't know what daytime mainlining means. Catching stray dogs, try but you can't tame them. It's just me, on my knees, squeaky clean fantasy. It's meant to be pop. Once again, do I know what he's saying? No, but it's fine.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
First time tasting it, it's nice to mix two flavors together.
That's the name of the tour, right? Are we having...
It's just me on my knees.
a threesome? This is cinema. Like pop means the same thing, right? This is a little bit too techno for me, I will admit. Me when I hear a song that is meant to be pop and isn't, it's meant to be pop. That song just feels so much like cinema to me, which I guess is funny. I feel like I have the least to say about that song. It kind of just feels like energy, whether that is sexual, dancing, partying, connecting with someone. It's fun. I think the techno nature is just not as much my bag, you know, because when I hear a song, it's meant to be pop. Next we have Dance No More, which makes me think of... Oh, love. Love. This sounds like Superstition. Who was that? Oh my god. I've just been watching my friend Caitlin's reactions to Scream. So when I hear that, I think of the voice changer that Ghostface uses. But this is like a sexy version. That guitar in the background kind of sounds like a helicopter. I'm gonna say something that is gonna sound crazy, but is actually a huge compliment. This song would fit perfectly on the soundtrack for Scooby-Doo. Can't you just hear them dancing to this at Spooky Island?
I don't think we should be here, I see no water reference. But the music keeps hitting me like a 10 out of 10. You can come over here to tell me again and again what you think. No, I don't think. DJs don't dance no more, they said.
Oh! Wait, what's he saying? I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the lyrics because I'm just grooving at this point.
We wanna dance with all our friends. Feeling like the music.
This kind of has Robbie Williams vibes. That is giving Chapel Roan calling out the VIP section for not dancing.
It's so weird that VIP thinks they're so way too cool to do this.
I was gonna say I have to agree, but I don't think I've been within 100 yards of a DJ in my life, so who knows. This is the best part of the album for me. I'm not quite in the air, you know, but I'm down here. This reminds me of the song he samples in Daydreaming. Right, I want to join in on the chorus, but what are we saying first off? Get your feet wet, teach them all to respect their mother. Amen. And I've always said that, okay. I couldn't help but notice Harry Styles just said, be a good girl, go get it. Who is Fox? Fox is the name of Tom's son, and Fox asked Harry to put his name in a song. If he hits the sidebar when he was playing and FaceTiming Harry. Aww. What? Hit the sidebar with what? Like a baseball? Whatever it is. I love it. He's a man of his word. This is so good. If I was at a bar, this would get me up dancing. Oh! Love. That was so fun. I'm gonna have to go back and see which songs my friends predicted I would love. I don't know if anyone mentioned that one. That was just so groovy. Groovy is the only word I can use to describe that. And it was so very me. Love. Okay, next up we have Paint by Numbers, which I've never done, but I think I understand the concept of.
We never painted by the numbers, baby.
Oh, acoustic guitar for the first time. Let's get the lyrics. This might be a song for me. Am I gonna cry?
Oh, what a gift it is to be noticed, but it's nothing to do with me.
Is this about his career?
You've got to wonder if there's a reason to believe it's a lifetime of learning to paint by numbers.
Yeah, we're all just here for the first time. Oh, this is stunning. Before I even hear any more lyrics, the instrumentation on this, amongst the kind of hyper production of the album, is already so dreamy and so beautiful and reminds me of hearing Ruin the Friendship for the first time on Showgirl, and I was like, this one is the one for me. And it's so different to everything else here, it almost doesn't belong. But I'm glad she's here. Wow. Oh, stunning. It's this, also, you know how I was saying with all of the like electronic sounds, they felt really far away and like not here close in my ears. This guitar, he is strumming it right here, and it feels just so natural and open. Like I'm not in the studio anymore. I'm not hearing all of those like alien production sounds. This is just like Harry in an open field with a guitar, and oh, I needed this.
Holding the weight of the American children whose hearts you break.
Wait.
What?
Is that a callback to American Girls? That feels different. Holding the weight of the American children whose heart you break. What a gift it is to be noticed, but it's nothing to do with me. So that felt like it was about his fame. But then verse 2, it's a little bit complicated when they put an image in your head and now you're stuck with it. Is that kind of about like the version of Harry that we have created and invented when maybe it's not, you know, the full depth of him? You're the luckiest, oh the irony, holding the weight of the American children whose hearts you break. Children feels different and feels specific. Is that about... I don't think it is. Okay, I was gonna say, is that about Olivia Wilde's children? Genius is saying no. That was probably a real reach for me because I was like, oh, well, like he was in a relationship with her for a very long time and that was probably his only long-term relationship with someone that has kids. To be close with someone and be part of their family and then to leave it means also to leave those children, holding the weight of the American children whose heart you break. But I guess that is wrong. Was it a tragedy when you told her? I'm not even 33. I wonder who the her is if it's not those kids.
Is it a tragedy when you told her not even 33?
He has his whole life ahead of him to figure things out and paint by numbers.
Self-compassion.
This is a bit of Beatles energy to it.
It's a lifetime of picking from one or the other. Kids with water guns. Watch them run.
That's really interesting. A lifetime of picking one or the other. This is probably not what he means at all, but that makes me think about kind of... sorry to bring it back to her, but Taylor has a lyric around like, my friends all smell like weed or little babies. Harry's in his 30s. You reach this time of settling down, getting married, having a family, or partying, enjoying single life, traveling, your career. Not to say that those things can't exist at the same time, but those kind of are two divergent paths that I'm sure a lot of his friends are on. Also just in general, kind of life is picking one thing or the other, and like those decisions lead us to where we end up. Can't overthink it too much, but I will and I do and I have.
It's a lifetime of learning to paint by numbers, watching the colors run.
Oh, I love the trumpet, if that's what it is. Beautiful. That by far felt like the most open and honest song on the album, and I think that's why I love it so much, because it wasn't just kind of like an idea of a song, a concept of a song with a heavy beat behind it. That felt very open and very introspective and very real and raw and honest, and I think the sound of it matched that. I loved that song. Okay, Genius says the song addresses the struggles of celebrity, focusing on being stuck with an image imposed by the public. Oh yeah. Paint by Numbers was kind of originally track 1. Oh. I was just married to the idea of coming off the last record and coming back, and the first thing I say being, oh, what a gift it is to be an artist, but that's nothing to do with me. It felt like a pillar or something. Yeah, that's a very, very interesting and good point. I really appreciate the introspection and self-awareness on this album. He is kind of dabbling a lot with the idea of being a celebrity, being known, and then also to know himself. Okay, well, we are closing it off now with Carla's song. I don't know who Carla is. I feel like a closing track is a coveted spot, so this should be a good one. Oh, we're funky groovy again. And then tell me a little bit more. Sounds like a sound check.
There is a bridge that leads to troubled waters.
There's a lot of those.
If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. It's heavenly.
I never know what he's talking about.
Through your eyes and all melodies like the tide.
Oh!
It's all waiting there for you.
Wow, this sounds like Harry's house kind of vibe.
It's all waiting there for you. Can you hear the voice delivering the news? It's all waiting there for you.
I needed a happy song like this. This feels like the whole world is out there for you to explore, and you don't know yet what you haven't heard or discovered or seen, but you can and you will. I really liked saw the light in the gold that you discovered through your eyes in awe. It's like when you take someone to a place that you love and they get to see it for the first time, but you get to see it through their eyes, which is almost just as good. Piano!
You've been a baby sleeping upon a candy bar.
He's saying like, it's all here for you, right?
Your eyes open up, changing summer light.
This is also kind of fine line. This could be a sister song to Golden.
It's all waiting there for you.
This is like the first happy song.
It's all
Oh my god. I don't know if it's the Aperol or if it's the song, but I needed
It's
this.
all waiting. I know what you like, I know what you really like. I know what you like, I know what you really like. I know what you like, I know what you like. You can hear it anytime. I know it's all, I know what you like, I know what you really like. I know what you like, you get you like. I know what you really like. I know what you like, I know I'm very into mine. I know what you like, I know what you really like. I know what you like, you can hear it anytime.
Hear it anytime. I only heard the lyrics by the end. How much did my mood just shift hearing that song? Oh my god. Let's see what Genius says. The song is a celebration to the joy of discovery and experiencing the beauty of life, almost in the matter of an encouragement to wake the world up around you. Yeah! The lyrics on the song seem to portray the journey from innocence to experience, from slumber or ignorance to heightened awareness of the world and its possibilities. I really like the lyric, it's all waiting there for you. I do have to say, the whole time I was listening to that song, I was thinking of Hannah Montana.
I tell you, man, it's all right here.
Carla is one of Harry's many close friends IRL. He and some of his friends, including Carla, were hanging out at someone's house before an after party. Carla mentioned that she was getting into Paul Simon. Harry took an interest in this because he had grown up listening to Simon and Garfunkel, and oh my god, I'm so stupid. Bridge over troubled water. Ali, it was in the first lyric of the song. I would love to know if I had not downed a bottle of Aperol, if I would have caught that reference, because what an incredible album, obviously. Genius says, this is a lyric to Simon and Garfunkel's fifth and final studio album, Bridge Over Troubled Water, released in 1970, as well as the song of the same name. Right. The concept of someone playing something as iconic as Bridge Over Troubled Water for you at like this stage in her life must have been incredible. I'd love to hear from you guys what artist or band that would be for you, whether they're a close friend or an acquaintance. Which artist or band would you love for someone to have like not heard anything from before and sit them down and say, let me just play you this? Because for me, I think besides the obvious, which would be Taylor Swift, I feel like it would be James Taylor for me, just because like Harry said, like that was my upbringing, that was the music, that was the soundtrack to my childhood. Wow, this just feels so special. I will also say, if it is Taylor for you, because it probably is, which songs would you show someone? I feel like if I was giving someone like an intro speed run through Taylor, it would be like, let me show you Fearless, like maybe like 3 songs from Fearless, and then 3 from 1989, and then 3 from Folklore. I realize that this is a lot of her album of the year wins. But hey, the Academy was right, what can I say? But just to show the like breadth of her career and the like expansion and that feeling of saw the light in the gold that you discovered through your eyes in awe. That is the exact feeling of finding a song, album or artist that you love for the first time. I cannot believe that like that was the journey that we ended with, that I started this video talking about how much I love having someone to share music with and share this experience of loving and discovering new music with, and that's what the final song is about. Incredible. Love Carla's song so much. More like Ali's song. I relate deeply. Obviously the songs are fully a blur to me right now because it's been first listen. This was a very different album from him, very different sound. I am intrigued to go back and listen more and see like what sticks with me, because if you didn't know, for me personally, albums really have to like often sink in. My opinions upon first listen very rarely stay the same. All that to say, I love music and I love the experience of music, whether that is in isolation or sharing it with you guys. This has been so special. I am just realizing, if I'm right, there was not a single mention of any fruit nor antidote, which means this is completely a new chapter for Harry. Terrifying, but exciting. Also, I hope you guys liked my disco earrings. And I have a few disco balls up here too. Wow, I mean, the rainbow lights have finally come out, which feels appropriate, feels good, feels right. Happy International Women's Day to any of my women watching this. Also, happy International Women's Day to my men, to my boys, to my non-binary friends watching this, because what an honor to know and love women. And happy Pride from the rainbow lights in my room. What an experience. This album is so different to anything I've heard this year. Once again, I must implore you all to listen to Cloud9. I know I haven't shut up about it in the Patreon group chat, but I really just do think it is a strong contender for album of the year. Anyway, thank you all for being here with me today. So keen to hear your favorites in the comments or your thoughts. If you hate it, I would also love to hear that. That's always interesting. And let me know why. If you love it, same thing goes. Thank you all for creating a space where we feel free to have either of those opinions and anything in between, because that is what makes life fun. So I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Is this what it feels like to grow up?